Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Stockholm Gunner, who is finally back. I am back again with my recordings. I am back home, and it's really is very nice to be back home and do these recordings. I missed it so much. I really enjoy doing these recordings, and the last 4 months and a half, I have been traveling across Kenya, Somalia, and the last 2 months and a half, I wasn't able to watch the games and do my recordings because I was so busy doing a lot of different types of projects there, and the damn internet wasn't allowing me to do what I wanted to do with my recordings and and whatnot. So now that I'm actually back, a lot has happened the past 2 months and a half. Arsenal is out of the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, out of the title challenges, the title race, I should say. The only thing that Arsenal are still in are the Champions League, and I cannot believe that we actually beat Real Madrid last week on Tuesday at 3-0. I seen the highlights, and that must have been a very good game to watch. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch that one. I just seen the highlights, and 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 I am very proud of the guys. I really am. Now that I'm back, we're gonna do this again. The recordings, the live streams, and all that stuff is gonna come back again. But this recording is for the match reaction between Arsenal and Brentford. And for me, who hasn't been able to watch Arsenal in the last 2 months and a half, I was looking forward to this game because of the fact that I haven't seen them play those 2 months and a half. And I was expecting something exciting, something powerful, something magical for Arsenal to do. But that was not the case. That was not the case. It was a boring game. It was a goddamn boring game, and I have to say it. It was a boring game. At the first 10 minutes of that game was very cagey. And when you're dealing with a team like Brentford, who are very well structured, and they defend very hard and validly, yeah, I cannot pronounce that word exactly, but valiantly, I think is the word that I'm looking for, because they fought hard. They really did fought hard, and they marked us and they pushed up and pressurized us while we had the ball. And many a times they managed to nick the ball away from our players. But for this game, Arteta did a lot of rotations. I think it was about four rotations that he did. He took out Lewis Kelly from the left back and installed the Kieran Tierney as that left back. He took out the Timber as a right back and put Thomas Partey in as a right back. In that midfield, he did play as that number 6, Jorginho. He played him as that number 6. Declan Rice as that number 8, and Sechenko as that number 10. And then on the right side, it was Nariri who played as that right-sided winger. And then on the left side was Martinelli. And on top as that number 9, false 9, was Trossard. But I must say, the fact that I actually watched a lot of Lewis Kelly and Calafiori play as that left-sided F-back defender. I must say Kieran Tierney is not able to compete with those two. They are very good defenders, very good players. And I like Kieran Tierney. I really do like Kieran Tierney, but he's not able to compete with those two, and he's going to be leaving this summer anyway. So I must say good luck to him in his career. And another player that did not perform, was hoping that he was going to perform. I was looking forward because I wanted to see him in that role, was Seshenko, because I personally think he's able to find very nice passes through the lines, crosses, and so on. He did a couple of nice things in the first half. In the first half, he did find a couple of passes, but then he disappeared. He just completely disappeared. I think he disappeared when it was about 30 minutes into the game. He just disappeared from the game. And that is not good, because you're supposed to be the creative playmaker in that team. And he wasn't able to do that job. In the second half, I think it was in 60 minutes, he got substituted. Declan Rice, he played very nicely. We scored in the 60th minute, I think it was, or no, the 55 minutes in the game. We scored our goal. I mean, that was a beautiful goal we scored. I mean, Brentford had a corner, and when they crossed the ball, Raya came out, grabbed the ball, and released it very quickly into the pad of Declan Rice. That was in the mixed section of our half of the field, and then he carried that ball. I mean, he took that ball and just drove and ran into the half of Brentford's field. And when he managed to get just outside the box, he released that ball to Thomas Partey, who smashed that ball right over the goalkeeper in the top of in the net. He scored. It was a beautiful goal. It was a very good counter attack, and that's how you should do a counter attack, I personally feel. And then we relaxed a little bit. We did, and Brentford had a bit of a joy. They came at us, and they did get their goal. I mean, they got their goal through a cross. They crossed it in to the back post, and one of the defenders, I believe, headed it back into the penalty box, and it fell nicely for Rizza, I think his name is, and he turned around and just smashed that one right up in the top of the roof in the goal. Game was 1-1. It ended was a 1-1. We lost 2 points here. I think this is it. I mean, there's no more chasing Liverpool. I think. A matter of fact, I think mathematically, if Arsenal loses their next game and Liverpool wins their next game, that's it. Liverpool has won the Premier League. That's what it is. That's what it is. The game to watch, it wasn't the most exciting game at all. It was a very boring game. Unfortunately, it was just my excitement to be back home and start watching these games again that made me think slightly different towards the game. But that's the reality of the game that I just witnessed. But I'm looking forward to the game between Real Madrid and Arsenal. I really am, in the second leg in the Bernabeu, and I think we will be able to get through to the semi-finals. I think so. PSG or Aston Villa, we'll have to see. But let's not jump the gun. That's what I'm thinking was gonna happen. We did win against Real Madrid 3-0, and we should be able to defend very, very good, and just brush them aside. Hopefully. But anyway, that is my match reaction for this game, and I'm back. For you guys who watch my content, I apologize for being away for so long, but now I'm back. And for you guys who's new to the channel, to my contents, I will ask you to subscribe to the channel, smash that like for the video, and peace out. See you next time.